Hey crawlers, welcome back. Guys, today I have for you a single wide 100% efficient item elevator. And I'm not shitting you in the least. Let's check it out. Now if you guys seen my other videos, I had an episode out on item elevators in my circuit board world. And, whoa, where'd all the letters go? Letters are good, okay. In my circuit board world, and I couldn't get a fully tileable design. Well, I couldn't get a small design fully, not tileable, a single wide 100% efficient. The only one I came up with was this one, but for every level you went up, you'd have to go every three blocks up, you'd have to go one block back. So it made it kind of clunky. But this design right here is 100% efficient, and it is one wide. The orange blocks here are specifically just to track where my items are, to make sure that no items are getting stuck. So the design is from the droppers over on this side. So the droppers and the red wool. Everything else on this side is just to track. Now, go ahead and pop out of that. Now, I'm going to show you guys this design and prove to you that it works perfectly fine. So let's grab some items. These will be fine. Actually, let me clear these out up here, just in case you guys think I'm getting all tricky on you. Oh, and they're already cleared out. Alright, so let's go in here, and let's just go ahead and drop some items. I'll just grab 16, put them in there. And you can see them moving up. Soon here we'll get the last one. The last one's coming up. And the last one made it in there. So every single one of these made it, and they're in there. Alright, so let's get back down here. I'm going to show you quickly how this works, and then we're going to get into the tutorial. Okay, so basically what happens is this is your input. Again, all of this is not needed. It's just to track the items. So naturally you'd have a chest or whatever going into your item elevator. So that's your input, and it goes into this dropper. The dropper is then detected by this comparator through this block. So it'll detect if I have any items in here. Then from here, that will power this piston. This piston, what it does is it powers a delay timer here. Now this delay timer is what allows this whole unit to be even possible. Okay, this delay timer is basically what allows us to get the exact amount of time before that last item gets all the way to the top. On these designs right here, we're always losing items, even though we're putting items in here, and our little clock here is clicking. The problem is, once that last item gets out of there, our clock turns off right away. It turns off right away. So then we end up losing items in here. See right there, we lose an item right there. So what we had to do is we had to start setting delays. Basically, we have to tell the machine to basically keep working for an extended amount of time. The problem is with these designs, for however tall it is, forever that length, you have to keep adding repeaters. So up here, what do we have? We have one item. One item gets stuck in here per 9 blocks. So that means for every 3 repeaters we set here, we have to go up 9 blocks. So for every 9 blocks, we have 3 repeaters. You get up to like 40, and you're up a buttload of freaking, so like 3 every 10, so you're 9, 12, you're up to 12 repeaters at that point. And not only that, the machine actually, or the unit, doesn't even start until after it's already triggered through all of the repeaters. So the start time, it takes a while too. Now this design will start working right away as soon as you put items in there. It starts right away. Now how this works is when we turn this on, you notice this piston down here. Now, if you notice right here, I got 20 items in this one. When items are detected, this piston is now going to switch from this section to this section. All the items from this hopper are going to move over to this hopper right here. And then that's going to get picked up by this comparator. Now, this comparator turns on this clock up here. Okay, so the moment we put an item in here, this will switch. So in that very instant, the redstone lamp, or the redstone lamps, will... sorry, guys. Hold on a second. Okay, so the items will go from this item hopper into here. So all we need is one item to switch over to this hopper for our unit to start. Okay, so that happens pretty instantly. Now, it's going to take a little bit of time before all these items move over to this hopper. But once that happens and all the items are over here, and we're down to our last item, then all the items over here need to move back in order for this to turn off. So now you have 20 items over here worth of delay before our clock turns off. Okay, so, and I've actually calculated it, and you can make a very specific timer for the height that you have here. Okay, so for however many droppers you're using, you're going to divide that by 2 and then put that many items in the hopper. Okay, so I have a height of 40, so I have 20 items. Now, if I have a height of 20, I'm going to have 10 items. A height of 4, I'm going to have 2 items. Pretty freaking simple. Very simple. Now, one other thing, which is a small detail, whatever items you have in here, say I have 20 items, I need to put at least 10 items in the hopper for me to make it up to 40 items, to make it up 40 spots. Okay, so it's just whatever you have in your item hopper. So 20, make sure you have, when you put items in here, at least 10, at least half of what you have in there. Hold on one second. Alright, so it's very simple. You just divide the items you have by half here, and then that's the amount of items, as long as you want those to reach there. Now, if you only have one item, you want to put it in here, you know what? So be it. Okay, but just keep in mind that it's not going to make it all the way to the top. Okay, so it won't make it all the way top. It'll still be in the system. However, if you come in here and you want, like I told you, you only need 10 items in here for the machine to work. Okay, so you put those in there. That item that you put in there in the first time is going to make it in there. It's not going to clog anything up. It's not going to be a big deal at all. Okay, now all the items should make it up there if my divide by 2 theory worked. And it worked. And you guys heard that there really wasn't a lot of clicking there at the end. It made it right there in time. So it's a very easy, customizable timer specifically to the height of it, and it's 100% efficient. So far, I haven't seen a single wide design quite like this. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get on with the tutorial. Alright guys, so if you didn't already know how to build it, let's go ahead and get on with the tutorial. Alright, so go ahead and stack your droppers. This is like the main component, so if you don't know what you're doing there, then go ahead and hit yourself with a hammer. Alright, you want to put a block right here with a comparator facing out. And then here, let's go ahead and remove some blocks. We want to put a sticky piston down there with a redstone block. On top of the redstone block, we want a hopper facing into that one and into that one, just like that. So facing into each other. And then over here, we want to place a comparator facing out into a block. And on top of the comparator, we want a block. And then right here we want a torch with another block. And then here you could put either a redstone dot or you can put a repeater, it doesn't matter. And then we want to go into another set of hoppers, just like so. And then over here we want to put 2 blocks just like that. One with a comparator facing out, and another one with a redstone attached. Now in front of the piece of redstone we want a block. Under the block we want a repeater. Again, all the repeaters and stuff are set to 0 or 1, whatever you want to call it. And then from here on up you just want to stagger your blocks and then put torches. Every other one, just like so. Fairly simple. Now the first thing we want to do, let's go ahead and just put one item inside our clock, because that just goes back and forth. That sets our clock. And then this is our delay timer. Now our delay timer formula is basically droppers divided by 2. So our droppers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now this is going to happen if you're going to flush out with the floor. Okay, you're going to have an odd number. Now we have 9 here, but we are going to want to round up to 10 and then divide that by 2. So that's 5. So let's go ahead and put 5 items in here. 3. So we got 5 items in there. And then we just want to put that there. And then we can just load 16 items in there. Ah! I caught it. Oh no, that's not going to work. Oh, fail. Super fail. Alright, let's try this again. I want to show you guys that it works properly, but... Oh, man. I've done this tutorial 3 times, and every time I forget to put this thing at the top. Every time. Okay, so there's no items in here. Now that everyone has a seizure. Alright. Let's go ahead and put 16 items in there. And again, because we have 5 items, you want to have at least 3 in there for them to reach the top. And 16 items! Alright guys, that is all there is to it. Naturally, if you guys are going to use a smaller version, say less than about 10 blocks, anything less than 10 blocks, then maybe this design right here is a little too bulky for you. You really only need, actually you need kind of like this one. Actually, it's probably just about as much as you need for a 10 blocks. That's sad. That's pretty sad. Anyways, guys, that is it for me today. If you guys like this video, please do like, favorite, thumbs up, and comment. And as always, guys, keep crawling. And peace out.